Hello, Internet. Hello, Rishab. Happy Wednesday. How's it going, my friend?
Good. Happy Wednesday. It's been good. It's been a minute. So excited for this.
A minute. Yeah, I know. This has been a long time in the making too. We talked about getting this started back in January, and it's been a hot minute. But yeah, welcome Robertables, welcome Chef Brent, welcome everybody who's in here and not chatting on all of the channels. My name's Andrew. This is Rishab. And we are your hosts for our brand new Twilio Devs Twitch series. Man, I have not had enough coffee this morning. Build a blog. We're gonna tell you a little bit more about this in just a minute. But first off, let us know how the audio's sounding. Let us know how the video's sounding. Let us know how we're looking today. Both Rishab and I always love some compliments. Our egos really appreciate it. Throw it out there. Oh, Robertables, you are so kind. I love it. Fantastic. Oh, my camera's doing that thing again. I'm gonna have to figure this out at some point. On today, so we're gonna explain what tad bit high. Okay, let's turn down the music a little bit. There we go. All right, I got the music down a little bit more, and hopefully that's okay for y'all on the other side. On today's stream, we're going to be focusing on a brand new concept that has only been trialed on an A/B testing, which is going to be our exploration into the depths of the Twilio blog. But before we do that, I thought it would be great, especially for some folks that haven't seen you on here in a little while, Rishab, a little bit about who you are, what you do here at Twilio, what you do outside of Twilio. Yeah, just super curious. Love to just kind of let you introduce yourself, and then I'll reintroduce myself.
For sure. Yeah, I'm Rishab. I'm one of the developer evangelists on the North American team. And me and Andrew work on same bigger team called DevNet. And yeah, we just love helping developers with all the tooling that Twilio has to offer and make, your life easier with our APIs, tools, especially AI assistants. That's the hype, everything AI. And yeah, apart from that, thank you for pointing out the neon sign. I do, as you can tell, Rishab in Cloud is my handle. I do have a passion for cloud computing and DevOps. So sometimes you'll see me, doing a side project or posting about cloud computing in general. But yeah, that's a bit about me.
Yeah. And I think a thing that you left out that is very important, Rishab, is so one of the things that Rishab and I share in common, in addition to being on the same team, is we are both Canadian Twilians. But funny enough, I don't think Rishab and I have ever met in person in Canada. We met back in, I think, 2022 or 2023 at the Major League Hacking's HackCon event where Twilio was a sponsor. And then I think we've been to a couple conferences, but the last one was in Raleigh, North Carolina for All Things Open.
Yes.
Yeah. Where I'm pretty sure you're back there next week as well, right?
Yeah, they're doing an AI iteration of All Things Open. So pretty excited about that.
Amazing. Well, Rishab, I'm super excited to have just some Canadian. I'm going to change this background to just a giant Canadian flag,
yes.
Kind of as we go here. We're going to make this more Canadian. By the end of this, you're all going to be wearing plaid, eating pancakes with real Canadian maple syrup. It's going to be a thing. There may be tariffs in the real world, but here on the internet, there are no tariffs. We will bring it to you straight from the source. So, I want to get into kind of why we're doing this stream. And I think the first thing to say is that this stream, while Rishab and I are doing it, is not like an original idea. This is something that had been floated around for a while, including by Chef Brent, who's in the audience, and obviously our developer video producer. And then when I joined, back like 3 or 4 months ago, I was like, oh, I really like this concept. And then we piloted this in an A/B testing and people liked it. And then Rishab was like, I'm super down to do this. And so I am a terrible programmer, chat. But Rishab is a fantastic programmer. So
no, don't say that.
Yeah. So I know I've now set you up for like, if it doesn't work, it's going to be a whole thing.
Oops.
Yeah, but
Chat, is it just me or did we lose Andrew?
You might have lost my audio. I'm not sure. Chat,
Did we lose Andrew?
am I still here with you?
Let me know. I think you're back now.
I think I'm back. Did I leave?
Yeah, you froze for a minute there.
Well, thanks internet. Thanks Wi-Fi. I need to upgrade my Wi-Fi. That's really the moral of this story.
It's the tariffs on the internet.
Yeah, the tariffs on the internet. It's everywhere, chat. So here's kind of the flow of how this is going to work every week. And we're trying some different things. So like we're interested, if you're catching this as a VOD later, good for you for watching what will ultimately be like a 2-hour VOD. But what we're going to be doing, we're going to be going and looking through the Twilio blog for older blog posts. How old did we end up saying that we were going to look, Rishab? Like
2 years?
Yeah.
3 years? Yeah, I think that was the ballpark.
I think so. Which is like an entire generation in the world of tech. Like it changes so much. And I think especially in AI right now, and obviously we're in AI week. If you didn't know, it's AI week around Twilio. I think elsewhere as well. AI month.
AI month.
AI month. And so we're doing AI stuff. We're going to do an AI blog post today. And it's like not that old, but it's probably outdated as we're going to find out together. So yeah, we're going to look at the blog posts. We're going to look for ones that are 2 years old. The other option that we may be trying out, we may do this for our next one of these, is to actually review a blog post that's like in production. So you'll get like a behind the scenes and we'll try and like build a post, together. And then we're going to take some time looking through the blog post. We're going to take some time looking at the tooling. So like today we're going to be looking at sort of like Langchain. You probably got that from the title that we're doing some Langchain stuff. We're going to look at like a little bit into ngrok, and then we're actually going to try and build this blog and hopefully like figure out what's not working and get it working, update the API, all of that fun stuff. And we're just going to be here to hopefully help out the Twilio developer education team, because there's an awesome team that writes all these blog posts, but we're here to help. We're here to help. One love. Okay, so that is the plan. Rishab, what blog post are we doing today?
Exciting. It's, as the title might have suggested it, but I also know there might be people who are coming in from Twitter where we posted about this. So it's gonna be one of our ex-colleagues. She's an amazing person, Lizzie, who wrote a blog post in Python using Langchain, and it involves NBA, if I'm not wrong, right?
I think so, yeah. That's a good description.
I don't want to give it away.
Yeah, we'll go into it. But maybe like a little bit more. I mean, I feel like I'm realizing now that ex-Twillians are everywhere. We've got a special event. This is a behind the scenes, like nobody knows about this yet, but in a couple of weeks, we're going to be doing okay, I'm going to say this. I love the name. Should I give it away or should I not give it away? The thing that we're doing, the like our event. Do you think? There's going to be a really cool event. And I found out that somebody that I talked to about the event, their boss, man, I'm really not giving this away. They were like, oh yeah, my boss would be super interested in me going here. They're an ex-Twillian. And then I know like a bunch of the speakers who are working for like big name companies in the space are like, yeah, they're ex-Twillians. It's like ex-Twillians are everywhere.
Yeah.
I went to oh my goodness, what is it? DevRelCon last year. And I remember that there was two photos that were taken that were group photos. One was all of the DevRel folks that were Twillion or ex-Twillions, and one was all the folks that were DevRel or ex-DevRel for Vonage. And between Vonage and Twilio, and if you don't know, Vonage is like a Twilio competitor that's based in Europe primarily. That it was like everybody had worked at one of these two companies. So I was like, apparently this is the place to work if you're in DevRel.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So if you've got questions, if you've got comments, chat, if you're just dropping in, throw them into us. This is not meant to be just us talking. I mean, we want to talk to each other and we're going to build some stuff, but we're here because this is interactive. We want to hang out with you. So please engage in chat, say something, make jokes. We're here for the memes and that is it. We want to make some clips that we can share out into the world. That's what we're here for. We're here for the likes. And remember, if you're following us on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. We don't need to wait to the end. You can smash it now. And I'm realizing that I should have saved all of those promos, Rishab, for like our transitions. I feel like there's like a promo between transitions. I got to work on this. Chef Brent, I feel like we need to get like some like, and now to our sponsors, deals. Yep. I think we're here. By the way, if you're out there, if you're watching and you are already like, I want to sponsor this, you can't because we both work for Twilio and this is on Twilio Devs. But you're welcome to just come in and say, hey, and promote it in your community. All right. All right. So Rishab, where do we want to start with this? Do we want to go through the blog first and then we can kind of look at tooling and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think it. Let's warm up the audience. Go through the blog, kind of see what we are dealing with today.
Yeah,
and
let's do it. Yeah. Hey RJ, welcome everybody that's just popping in over on YouTube as well, because I know it's kind of quieter over in YouTube chat. So I'm gonna pull up the blog post here. Let me go present, share screen, Chrome tab. Here we go. So, here is the blog post that we are going to be going through today. It is, like Rishab said, so it's building an basketball SMS chatbot with Langchain prompt templates in Python. That is a mouthful. But at a core level, this was just sort of implementing a bot that allows for you to ask questions that help you celebrate NBA. Like, yes, it's related to the NBA finals from like 2023, but the great thing about this is that it can be used any time, which I think is pretty amazing. Have you read through it yet, Rishab? I definitely didn't. I know we found it and I was like, I've got the gist of this, but I'll wait and do this on stream.
Yeah, no, I haven't read it recently. I read it in 2023.
Okay. So, all right, let's see. What do we got here? So OpenAI API. Awesome. Yeah. So we're going to be using Langchain, OpenAI, Twilio programmable messaging, and Python. That all makes sense. We'll probably go in here and we'll talk about some of these pieces and maybe we'll come back to it. But I will say some things that are important here to know is like, and I think like Lizzie talks about it in the prerequisite section here, like for almost everything that you're going to do on the Twilio site, you are going to need like an account, obviously set up with Twilio. And you're going to need like a phone number set up. Now, I don't think that that 10 DLP had been in place back at this point, had it?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So if you are unaware, it's a little bit takes a little bit more time to go through and get a phone number, especially to do things in the US right now. However, I'm like 95% sure that you can do testing, right? With a Twilio phone number right now, or can you not?
I don't think so.
Maybe
But
it's just I'm Canadian.
Yeah, the way around I was gonna tell is, since we both are Canadians and I still have my Canadian number working, we should be able to do this demo today.
Yeah. So just, like basically, so if you hadn't known this, one of the things that was really famous at Twilio, one of the things that was really awesome is we were able to kind of like, you could in 5 minutes kind of send your first text message from Twilio. That's still possible, but it takes about a week, I think, to get a phone number registered. And that's for a good reason. Everybody's spamming things on phones right now. There's a lot of fraud that's out there. We want to make sure that if you're receiving or sending messages that like, you are who you say you are, and we want to go through that process. So it is a little bit of a headache, but the upside is once you get the number, everything's super easy. Like it's still pretty straightforward to go there. So if you're watching this and you're like, this doesn't work for me because it takes me 2 weeks to get a phone number, it's okay. We feel your pain. We've been there. Even we internally at Twilio have to do this, by the way. But the upside is if you're not in the US, so like for myself, I can get a Canadian number and send messages to Canadian numbers. But anytime you're sending or receive, I think it's just sending, like anytime you're sending anything in the US, or to the US, then you'll need a US number. So I suppose technically you could set up 2 Canadian phone numbers in Twilio and just like send Canadian text messages back and forth between yourselves and use like the Twilio dev phone.
If it is very specific to SMS, like that's where I think a lot of my testing moved to like WhatsApp. Originally I'm from India. WhatsApp is huge. So like my go-to messaging app is WhatsApp, and it's very easy to, if you're prototyping something, testing something, it's very easy because Twilio has a sandbox environment that you can set up really quick with WhatsApp. And also, since I'm traveling a lot, I don't have to worry about roaming charges. We'll figure out a way, I think.
I think we'll get there. I will say I have started to get into WhatsApp more recently. Like I was not a WhatsApp user forever. I got onto Signal though, and I'm a big Signal fan. And then a bunch of people were just like using WhatsApp. And I don't know, what's your least favorite thing about WhatsApp, Rishab?
Least favorite thing.
Least favorite thing. I know that's a weird one to ask.
I don't think I have anything that's not bugging me right now. So like I use it for calling my family. So my parents, they're still in India. I've got, other family that are international. It's so easy to just give them a video call or an audio call. It is platform agnostic. So I know there's some part of my family that just uses FaceTime. So I love that, WhatsApp doesn't care if it's on Android or iOS. It just works.
That's fair.
And I think it's getting better. Like with there have been some features specifically around, privacy and stuff. I know there was a phase where I also went the Signal route. So I installed Signal, loved it. But then, it gets tricky if your friends and family doesn't want to adopt it. Right?
Yes.
I think that would be like a downside is how big WhatsApp is. That it is hard to like pivot to something else because it's such a default now. Specifically in like Southeast Asia, I want to say. Even in Europe, I think it's pretty big.
Ooh, my Wi-Fi is real crabby right now. Something's going on. It definitely is getting, and I think it's getting bigger in North America too. I think it's always been such a great, such a great tool in these countries, but now everybody in North America is like, maybe we should all be using this too.
RJ said in the chat, I can't stand voice notes and messages. That's one feature that I use the least. And I think it's just a family thing. Like nobody uses it within my group to like send messages. It's either text or we just call each other. But I've been there where people use voice notes or voice messages. I haven't gotten into the habit of using it. I don't know about you, Andrew.
No, I see those messages and I'm like, if you've got time to leave a voice message, just pick up the phone. And I hate getting phone calls now. I don't know about everybody else, but like I am not a, Am I using Wi-Fi instead of Ethernet for streaming? Why, yes, Chef Bren, I am doing the super appropriate thing. I'm the only one on my Wi-Fi. This is the thing. Like I am alone in my home. There are no other devices that are connected. And yet my Wi-Fi is just like showing me the like, warning, your Wi-Fi is not very good. / I need a larger Ethernet cable because of where my router is. It does have implications for video. I need to figure this out. Stay tuned. We'll figure it out for a future stream. Today is not that day. All right. So that's just some background. Now, I kind of want to defer to you, Rishab, for the Langchain stuff, because genuinely I have heard of Langchain, but I have no real idea what Langchain is actually all about. So I'm going to maybe turn over screen share to you
there for a second, but I think he was going to say, I'm going to assume that he has not worked with Langchain before.
That's it.
Let me see if I can pull up the blog post on my end. Oh, we got you back.
Yeah. I gotta see if I can find, I'm gonna troubleshoot live here and see if I can figure out how to get a massive Ethernet cord over to my laptop. But I'm gonna turn over to you, Rishab, to go through kind of what Langchain's all about. So I don't even think we need the blog post, just like maybe show Langchain and like kind of explain what it is.
Yeah, for sure. Let me open up Langchain documentation here real quick.
And I'm gonna, where did I put? I think I might actually be able to do this. This is happening, Chef Brent. I'm gonna Ethernet it up. There's gonna be so much Ethernet, you're not gonna know what to do with it. I'm gonna be so crystal clear. This is gonna be a game changer for you. Although I didn't buy the Ethernet hub that had Ethernet, or the USB hub that had Ethernet attached to it. So I'm glad that I have like a separate USB-C. Anyways, this is not important. Nobody cares about this. The joys of streaming.
Let me present my screen. Share screen.
Is it going to kick you out and make you come back?
No, I don't think so. I think I have the right permissions. Hopefully. Let's see if it works.
There it is. Boom.
Awesome.
All right. I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna go try and connect some Ethernet. So I'm gonna change to my speakers, and I'll be here, folks. You'll just watch me walking around while Rishab explains things.
Cool. Let's figure that out. Okay, so Langchain, for people who don't know, is an open source kind of framework that lets you build LLM-powered applications. That's like the shortest definition that I can come up with. It supports Python and TypeScript / JavaScript currently, and you can see that. So if we look at the docs, again, I am biased towards Python because that's what I use for most of my job here. You can see that we have some other things that have been added to Langchain. So the first time I used it, the only thing that existed was the Langchain. Then they had Langsmith, Langgraph, other integrations included into the bigger ecosystem that this has become now. In order to get started, it is very easy. So for JavaScript, you can follow the JavaScript docs, but for Python, it's simple as doing pip install Langchain. And then they have some, let me see if I can find, there's a really cool diagram. But basically what it lets you do is, let's say if I want to build a RAG pipeline. So if you know, or if you don't know about RAG is retrieval augmented generation. With Langchain, the framework provides you with the tooling and functions and methods that can help you achieve that. So, you can bring your own data into your LLM powered application. You can bring tools, build agents with Langchain in code format, since you'll be using Python or JavaScript. So that in a nutshell is what Langchain is. Let's look at an example of building a simple application here with Langchain. So let me zoom in a little bit. You can see the first thing is to do pip install Langchain. So Langsmith tracking is for observability on how good the responses are. We can skip this part, but let's go ahead and see what model we are using today. So as you can see, you can define which model you want to use for your LLM. Here they're using Llama 3, but you could also use OpenAI's model, Google's models, Gemini, Gemma. What else am I missing? Open source models too. So you can also bring in Hugging Face, or if you're running the models locally with tools like Ollama, you can do that too. And I think that's why the abstraction of having this as a framework, you have the ability to change models depending on your experience. So maybe you like Claude over ChatGPT, or the other way around. You can switch that very easily just with this line that you see here. And then you invoke your large language model by using model.invoke, and then you pass in whatever the question is. So here you can see we gave it a system message, which is our prompt saying translate the following from English to Italian. And then the human message, which your user can ask, is hi. So what the model would do is... Just a note
for you, Rishab, you are currently not sharing anything except the homepage for Langchain. If you were trying to share something else. It's just like the weird screen sharing thing with
let's see.
With StreamYard.
Let's see. Let me stop, and then why didn't it pick up the window? Interesting.
The joys of live streaming. This is actually why I love live streaming, to be honest with you, is like the things that go wrong or like that are unexpected are more interesting than things are. There you go. You're sharing now.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I was talking about this. So you just heard me yapping, but in the background, this was the file that I was talking about. This is Langchain docs. This is the basic example of a simple application built with Langchain. Pip install Langchain, and then you can define which model you want to use. So here they're using Llama 3, but this one could be an OpenAI model, Google model, or open source ones from Hugging Face. And then you give it some prompts. So there's also a thing called prompt templates that we'll look at today because Lizzie's post uses it. But basically the idea is to give your AI application instructions. So here the instructions are that translate the following from English to Italian, and then the human message is something that the user would put in. So here it's hi, and then basically invoking the model is as easy as doing a model.invoke, and then we pass whatever the user entered. So you can see it did translate it saying ciao, right? And similarly, you can have like a streaming response, which would feel like how the interface is within ChatGPT, how the responses are streamed as soon as they are generated. And this is where also the prompt template comes. So this can act as a set of instructions for your large language model. So I don't know, we'll see how Lizzie uses it, but I'm guessing it has something to do with NBA. So you can give your large language model some base instructions on how it should do certain things when the users ask. So yeah, that is a bit about Langchain. There's also a concept called chain, which basically is chaining different components within Langchain together. So we'll see it in action. I don't want to cover a lot, but that's a brief kind of introduction about Langchain.
Do you know how I can tell you're a live streamer, Rishab? Is because I basically just said vamp for as long as it takes me to figure out all of the things that are going on with my tech. And you like not only filled it, but just like in such a beautifully educational way. Kudos, 10 out of 10, no notes, stream over. No. Awesome. Yeah, this is great. Okay. I think that that's a great start. I shouldn't run into any more internet issues because I have now plugged in, and now there's a long cord running across my living room, which I will definitely forget about and trip over later. So thanks, Chef Brent, for that. I'm going to blame you early. This is it, right? Revertables, 100% technical. I was on hold on. I'm going to do like a side quest here. So I was doing this live stream interview for like a volunteer thing that I do last week. And, I said right before it started, not realizing that everybody doesn't live stream fairly regularly, that people don't understand what vamping is. And I was just like, yeah, guys. And like, if things get quiet, just like vamp next back and forth with each other. And they were like, what is vamping? And I was like, well, let me tell you history. I was like, just talk about something that is pseudo interesting to you. That is probably interesting to other people as well. Yeah, anyways, but you vamped very well. You did it. It was educational. I love it. We're connected. We're good to go. Amazing. So I feel like now is our start an argument over cake. We're not doing this, Revertables. We're not doing the cake versus pie. We all know pie wins. So like just done. Wait, hold on. Are you a cake guy, Rishab, or are you a pie guy?
Should we argue over it?
I know. I was like, we're not going to argue. We're not going to argue, but we will. We will argue.
Yes. I am a cake person, by the way.
Oh, all right. Well, I suppose this is good. That's why we're on this stream together. You gotta like be on either side of the debate.
Seems like it's only me. I see pie gang in the chat. So.
Gang. I love it. So okay. So we're gonna jump in. We're gonna do a build. We haven't really discussed how we wanted to do this. So like, what do we want to do? Do we want to have one of us with maybe like a Google Doc open for the actual blog content, and then the other one with like an IDE open that's actually kind of building things out? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Cool. Yeah, so let's do that. And then we can kind of switch back and forth between them. So maybe, yeah, I'll do the Google Doc and you can do the other one. So let me just let me present my screen here. Share screen, entire screen 2. Just switch my laptops to the opposite sides as well. Okay, so we're gonna get a doc open. Also, I installed daily.dev. Like, I've met Francesco a couple of times, and I had no idea that daily.dev was like a Chrome extension. And I'm just like, every time this opens up and I'm like, I really want to read these things, but like I have no time. So I need to figure that out.
I've been using it for I think more than a year. I love it.
Do you? Like, is it better than like dev.to, like dev?
Oh,
or just different?
So I would say, yeah, it's not a direct comparison. The reason being, this is more of like a aggregator of great articles. Instead, dev being like a platform hosting those articles, right?
Fair.
So yeah, and once you start using it, like they have like algorithms in place. You'll start seeing more of what your taste is. So yeah, I really like it. I like it.
Oh, look, I'm giving away my, I don't want to dox myself. We got some things. No, it's good. There's like nothing super hidden in here. Ooh, these are all things that are coming up. We got signal CFPs, liftoff stuff. We're not going to look at that. We're going to focus on this, which is going to be our updated version of this. Okay, and then do you got an IDE up and ready to go?
Yes, but
awesome.
Yeah, I should be able to figure out the screen.
All right. There we go. So we got this up here, and then I'm just going to copy over everything from this blog post. Wrong one, not that. Just grab everything from here. All right. Amazing. Success. Oh, I love that. When did Google add this in here? I didn't realize that they had like code block styling.
It was this and the other thing that I learned a few weeks or months ago was the export to Markdown.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you can export out a Google Doc content as Markdown.
Where? Hold on. Save as copy, download. Huh? And it's a web page too. That's kind of cool. PDF. I knew PDF. I knew RTF. Who uses RTF in 2025? An EPUB. You can do it just like an ebook. Like write an ebook and publish it as a Google Doc. Damn.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think we're gonna do that today, but I moved my hold on a second. I moved my monitor location, and it's gonna drive me crazy trying to go back and forth. So I just want to displays and switch this. Done. There we go. Okay. I just want to unhighlight this. Why is this black?
See if I can get my IDE.
Does it actually? Oh, interesting. I don't want it to be the dark color. I don't love that. Weird. I don't know. Anyways, we'll figure that out later. But yeah, so we've got it here. So I think we're good for doing the updates. I feel like nothing at the start here is going to change. Maybe this will change down the line, but I don't think we need to worry about it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this stuff's all good. I think we can probably update a couple of things in here. Yeah, I feel like up until here, we're probably pretty fair. All right. Are you good? Is your screen share working for the IDE?
Let me see. Present. Oh, I need to change. Okay, stop screen, present, share screen. Window. Gonna take a guess it's this. Okay, I think we are good.
Okay, yeah, let me just make sure. Add to stage. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Okay, awesome. So we got our code there and we've got our blog stuff. Before presenting, remove other media, and then I can add to the stage. Okay, so I think we're good there. All right, so let's look through here and see if there's anything to update. Nothing here. Everything is the same. Like they haven't changed any of these major links. I don't expect. Oh, already we've got something that's out of date.
Yeah, I think it's docs.langchain now.
And then a Python thing. Hold on.
If you click the link they have, you can find the new location here.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Let's see what changed.
Specifically for Python, yes.
Yeah, there's a /docs now. Cool.
All right, so that's good. I'm gonna update that in the doc. There we go. See, already we are doing God's work. Here we go. Updated, done. Craig Dennis, not changing his X profile. All right, so all these things are good. Twilio programmable messaging, that's definitely not still here. All right, large language models. I think this is later now, isn't it? How late does ChatGPT go up to?
Oh, it depends on. It is, yeah. This is. I have to check. I don't know.
Let's see.
Top of mind.
Let's see. I'm gonna close this. I can leave that open. Hold on. Let me go ask ChatGPT. How
recent you are.
How recent you are. All right, I'm not gonna do it on. I wonder which one I'm logged into. OpenAI.com. Log in. ChatGPT. No, not this one. OpenAI. So this is the interesting thing is I'm so used to just going to ChatGPT, and now because obviously we use OpenAI's Playground internally, and so I'm always like logging into the wrong one. Okay, and then let's go Playground and make sure that I don't have anything in here that I don't want. Let's clear my history. Okay, let's pull this over here. All right, so let's throw a message in here. How recent is the data that you are trained on. Oh, okay. Maybe that's 4.0. Really?
2023.
Did it say? No, it said 2023 in the blog post too, though. I'm pretty sure.
No, 2021.
Ah, there we go. 2023. I want to do this as no. We're just gonna change this. All right, 2023. In ChatGPT's 4.0 models case. Yield responses. Okay. Awesome. So that's all up to date. This is up to date.
Yep.
This is good. I don't think anything will have changed here.
Came out late last year.
Yes, Langchain is very. When did Langchain come out?
2022.
When did How old is Langchain? How old is Langchain? This is the most. Langchain was announced later, so it's around a year old. What about now? It's 2025. 3 years old. Came out in 2023 and already has how many? How many stars do you think, Chad?
100 and more than 100K. Let me see.
How many do you think? I think 100K. Let's see.
103K.
Ooh, that 3K
close.
over. Close. So GitHub, how many things ultimately? OpenAI, Hugging Face, yeah, that's all fine. With Langchain, chain together. Eli, okay, that's all good. Bloom. Yeah, we could probably add stuff to this, but I feel like it's probably pretty fair. Now, do we still have a Twilio tool that is compatible?
I think we do. Let me double check. Yeah, you can just search. Yep.
Yep, we do. This notebook has already used Twilio's API wrapper to send messages through SMS or Twilio messaging. Awesome. Okay, fantastic. That's great. So that's good, but we need to update the link. Look at us updating links live on stream. This is what y'all came for. You came here for us to just update some hyperlinks. That's coding, right? Like a hyperlink, that sounds like code. It's all right. We're approaching the code. All right.
It counts, yes.
It counts. Absolutely. Thanks, Robertables. Wait, why am I on Wi-Fi? I love that I just got like a Wi-Fi warning when I'm not on Wi-Fi. In other words, Andrew, your internet is terrible. Do better. Okay, so recently checking about Twilio tool. All right, so first thing we'll need to check here is this code correct? Like, is this still accurate? I don't like that it's in dark mode. Can you change that? Hold on. Okay, good.
Nice.
Yeah, I am just gonna copy that over to here. Okay, so let's delete this. Is this still accurate? Is my first question.
am not sure.
We're gonna go and look in.
Look at the docs in the Twilio tool. Yeah.
Let's pull this over here. Also, window management in Mac has finally caught up to Windows, and I've never been happier in my life. I never thought
Are you
that there would
using
be
any? This is like inbuilt.
Yeah, this is inbuilt with the most recent update. So like I am over the freaking moon. Okay, but I need to get this over here, but it is a little bit finicky. So come on, there we go. You're there. And then I think it's this window. It's gonna be over here.
Yeah, I need to update mine, Chef Brent.
There you go.
Because I use something called rectangle, I think.
That's what I've used too, is rectangle. I was definitely a rectangle stan, and then I found this and I was like, this is
nice.
The fact that I don't have to use anything is amazing. Okay, so here we go. We have got these. It's not actually mapped up, but whatever. Okay, so delete this. Go away. Why won't this delete?
What? Yeah. Weird.
It's just like, you can't get rid of me. There we go. All right, so we need to go to Twilio, Langchain. And also, chat, I know that this is like not super readable right now, so I will zoom in when I can and expand. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so we already got some changes. So we're gonna do pip install upgrade. Oh no.
It doesn't matter.
No?
No.
Sending an SMS from Twilio, import Twilio API wrapper. So that's right.
That looks right. Yeah.
And then just new line. Twilio API wrapper, account SID, auth token from number. Okay, so that's all good. And then Twilio run hello world. Okay. All right. So this is actually fine.
Yeah. I thought for some reason might have been updated, but
I mean,
nice.
I would have figured that it was.
Yeah.
We did a chat. We upgraded some code. Now we're truly building a blog. We are going to try all this. Don't worry. So this is fine. Great. All right. So that's what we wanted there. No, stop. Oh, what else we got?
Can you check the link to prompt template?
Yeah, I guarantee this is all going to be wrong. Wow. Yep. Lizzie. Okay. Prompt templates. That's a big shift for documentation links to like change that substantially, but I also realized they've grown. Okay, so here we are. Is this not it?
Sure.
Yeah. Helps construct this input. So the original was going to just like the default description of prompt templates, and I think that's what this is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think so. Okay, there we go. Prompts being input into LLMs are often structured in different ways. For Q&A, you can take use question, reformat it. And more about prompts here in the Langchain documentation. Prompts. Okay. I also love that Algolia is just now the default for any search and documentation. Although I'm pretty sure this is using Docusaurus, which is where it is. It's like inbuilt. Okay, what did this bring to before? Latest modules prompts. Does this even exist anymore? This module? Modules?
Importing the required modules.
Yeah, so I typed in prompts and I don't think that this is the right thing. Oh, maybe there's a link in here.
Not Langsmith.
Okay, so
prompt templates,
which is just going to link to the same page. Okay, I think that I want to see what this page was covering. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to Wayback it. I couldn't believe that somebody hacked Wayback Machine recently. That was such a disappointing. That was not. No bueno. Don't hack things that makes all of our lives a lot easier. All right. What content was on this page before? Conceptual guide.
Oh, it's similar to the page we had. So it talks about different types of prompt templates.
So do you think it is just this page again?
Yeah.
Do we even need that then? Do we need this section? You can read more about prompts here because they'll read about it here. I feel like we can probably kill that.
Fair.
Or we could just say you can read more about prompt templates here. Yeah. And then just copy that same link over. Okay. Chat, if you do this, by the way, and you're like, oh no, I really need information on prompts when you go through, let us know. Because we are actually going to update this in production eventually. Link. Okay. So there we go. Prompt templates, some more Python. All right. Importing and initializing Langchain. This is, I feel like this is where things are going to start to change. Python.
Let's see.
Why did that not work? Python. Did that not work just earlier though? Hold on. Fine. I'm just going to copy this. And then do this because this makes sense. Now all right, good. Okay, let's see. So where do we need to go to find out if this is from Langchain? Oh, we need to go back to the docs.
Prompt templates. Yeah.
Okay, so it's this right here.
Prompt template.
Import prompt template. Oh, I could just do it over in the docs. Hold on. Let's go back to here. Let's go prompt templates in here. Prompt templates. All right. So did this change from Langchain? Ooh, it did already changed. So now it's Langchain _core dot prompts.
Mm-hmm.
Import prompt template. This is fine. We don't need to actually change this. We can just keep it as from template. Right? Or will we have to update that? No, that's a variable. We don't need to update that.
No. I think it'll work.
Oh, I see. Because you actually don't need to define the template anymore. So we can actually simplify this, it looks like. Do you see what I mean? Because it used to be that you would do
if it's a Q&A.
Oh, true. So we're going to need this still.
Because this is how you would define instructions, right?
Oh, of course. Yes.
Question, answer. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so has anything changed here? Prompt template dot from template. Wait, wrong one. From _template. Let me zoom in here, chat, because I know that's really small. From template, input question.
Template is not spelled correctly.
I don't think we.
I don't think we need from template.
No, I think we do. I think we need this, right? I don't know. This is also an example, so this might be wrong. Oh no.
So this is a chat example. No.
Yeah. So which do we need? Which example?
We need the first one. Yeah.
Yeah. So from here.
Yeah. What I would also suggest is running it locally and see if it throws any.
Well, okay. So why don't you pull this up? You've got this doc, so you've got some code, and let's switch screens. I'll let you drive.
Okay. Oh, I was creating directory. Lizzie, Langchain, post. Okay.
It got real dark and gray here. Let's move this light down. There we go.
Is it raining outside?
It is not, but it's always raining where I live, so maybe it is.
That's why
I just can't see it. Although it's technically spring here now, so it has been much nicer than it had been.
Nice.
Not updating live on stream, Rishab. Playing a dangerous game.
Can just name it main.py for now. And somewhere I had Lizzie's post open. There we go.
Oh, I didn't share the link to this one that I'm working on. Hold on. I'll add this in the link to this in our shared run of show, because you can just not have to redo everything that I just did. Viewer, editor, copy link, done, and drive. Let's find build the blog live stream series. Okay, I just added it at the very top of the run of show doc, if you want to grab the one that I'm working on.
Cool. I'll do that. But let me create a virtual environment.
So can you, I'm curious because I'm not a Python developer. What's the role of a virtual environment outside? So like I do a lot of things in PHP. I do a lot of things in Node. What is the purpose of the virtual environment setup? Is it just to keep all of the things that you're installing and all the rest of that in sort of one space?
Yeah. So everything, all the packages that you're depending on,
Yeah.
or will be using today are gonna be in this virtual environment that you created, which you basically are not changing things globally on your machine. Does that make sense?
It does, yeah. But you
Okay.
can't. So, I mean, you still, I guess it's the equivalent to sort of like putting a package.json file into a node project. I don't know. It just always seems like a heavier lift. I don't know what it is. I've always just sort of seen this virtual environment stuff to be a little bit more.
Yeah. So my personal opinion, again, no hot takes here, but package management in Python is it's confusing.
Give it a hot take, Rishab. I'll give it. Python package management needs an upgrade. It is 2025. Pip is good, but it could be better.
Yeah, things like UV, I love it. But what happens with like UV and other things is you still see a lot of like documentation and things that are popular in Python using like pip, right? It's the de facto kind of way to do things. But yeah, it definitely needs some work. Okay, so virtual environment is ready. The first one was Langchain. Let's do a pip install on Langchain. And then we'll run this Python file to see. But we haven't defined... Oh yeah, we haven't integrated LLM yet. So this won't... I don't think this will work.
Let's find out. We're going to do this. We're going to see what happens. Yeah, definitely an error. It's like, what's Langchain?
Please use Langchain core. Oh, the update that you did.
Yeah, so this is that change that I just made.
Prompts template Langchain core. So now we need Langchain core instead. Oh, come on.
This is a very like chill beats. I like this. Thanks, Chef Brent, for upgrading the music. I was definitely getting tired of the default background music that is built into StreamYard. Plus, I'm a big fan of Stream Beats, and I love them.
For some reason, it doesn't like Langchain core.
No module. Oh, hold on. So is that what I'd put in? Let me pull up my. So it should be from Langchain _core prompts, not .prompt template. Just remove the .prompt template before import. Yeah, that's right. That one. Yeah. And then remove that whole thing. Perfect. That should run.
Oh, I see. Got it. Okay.
But then
cool. No errors.
Interesting. So in the string prompt example, it's actually showing that. Oh, never mind. Hold on. So in string prompt templates, it's showing from Langchain _core .prompts. And then it's got where we have prompt, it has prompt template .from template. But I guess because we're putting a template in there, we don't need to use the .from template. So that's fine.
Yeah,
and then,
you got that right.
And then we're not needing to run the invoke function either.
No, but I'm pretty sure once we add like our model and stuff and the entire thing runs, we should see some warning saying, hey, you need to use invoke instead. We'll see.
Yeah, hold on. So I think I'm going to pull you down and put me back up for a second. Yeah. So the way that we're doing it runs, but yeah, the way that they've now done it is basically that template has become invoke.
Yeah.
Okay, that all tracks. Okay, back over to your screen.
Cool. what do we have next? Let's see.
Oh, rewrite. Rewrite. Okay, large language models, Langchain, that stuff's all updated. Langchain Twilio stuff was up to date. Since OpenAI's LLMs, yeah, let me pull mine back up here. So as LLMs lack data after 2023, its models can't answer anything that occurred with additional context. Let's use this template to build the chatbot. Okay, I think now we are into the existing code. But yeah.
Twilio account, SMS capability, phone number, OpenAI account.
Yep.
Python installed, and then Grok. Cool.
Do you have all these things already?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll have to fetch for the OpenAI API key, but we should be good.
Okay. And for some reason, I don't know why these code blocks weren't working. It's probably like an insert that I can do. But configure to installing some Python packages for this project. You'll need to make a new directory. Has anything? Hold on. I don't think anything has changed here. I don't think. Bash. Let me grab this bash. Oh, whoops. Unset. How do you set like a custom?
Interesting.
I
They
feel
don't
like
have
this
Bash?
is. Oh no, yeah, they don't have bash, so they just like defined it manually. All right, so we'll get rid of that. This, I feel like this is right though, right? There's nothing that's changed in. Bash does not update very often. Shell is always gonna stay the same. Actually, I don't know if that's true. Maybe it does change.
Yeah. Could you just make them a new line? There's a lot going on. So mkdir lcsms and then new line cd. Yeah. Python new line. Yeah. And then source is also new line.
All right, and then install Langchain pip. I feel like you can do.
Oh, the pip is left behind. There we go.
You could do all of these together, couldn't you?
Yeah,
Like
you
pip
can
install
remove. Yeah, install
OpenAI, OpenAI,
space Flask.
Flask, and Twilio. I tried to use Flask recently, or not recently, but like not too long ago, and I was like, this is why I'm not built for Python. But I found a really cool Python framework that I did like. Okay, but do we need this like the not pip?
I don't think so.
Like, right? It should just be pip.
Yeah, how did that?
Did I copy? Maybe I copied it over wrong from the original blog post. I don't know. I'm going to assume that this will work.
Yeah, it's in the original blog post. I don't see it. Okay, cool.
All right. Okay, so then we got all this stuff. If you're following on Windows, okay, so there's just like a slight change here. Copy this. Don't write a tutorial for Windows. Just don't do it. It's not necessary. Nobody uses Windows anyways. Okay. Also, I'm pretty sure you can't do. Wait, what? Why are they doing make directory? No.
Windows is just for streaming
Windows is just for streaming
and gaming.
And gaming, that's true.
But no, my personal machine is a Windows PC, so
really? Why?
I love it. I built
Really?
like, yeah, it's a custom build, so like I love building PCs.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I've definitely been I was a Windows person forever, and then so much work stuff. It just ended up I was like, oh, I'll just buy a MacBook Air, and I have not regretted it yet. Okay, I think this stuff's all the same. This seems wrong though, because you don't do. Oh no, you're doing this in a command PowerShell. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to assume that this is right. What's the only difference here?
The activate. So it's instead of bin, it's in scripts.
Got it. VM and then there's no source.
No,
like you're just
no
doing this
source.
way?
It's just VNV scripts activate. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. So
It,
that's
it
good.
needs to be a new line. So
It
that
does need
was
to be a
why.
new line.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. I feel like that could have just been a comment.
Yeah, that's what I do with my blog post. Is instead of like the where you have source, I have just the number sign, the comment saying for Windows, type this.
Yeah, let's just do that because I feel like that's extra. For Windows, type instead. Cool. Okay, and then we can get rid of this whole section. Look at us being more efficient than Lizzie. I'm sorry, Lizzie. I'm sorry for doing this. If you're watching, I know you're not, but if you were. Okay, and then we can get rid of all of this. Amazing. The last command uses pip, the Python package installer, to install the packages. This stuff's all... Oh, no. That looks good.
That looks good.
Flask is probably not changed? Question mark. Yeah, Flask is good. Twilio Python helper library. That looks good. That's going to be off. What's this one? Different LLMs.
So if you click on models, you had the open in the prompt templates. Yeah, if you click on models on the left-hand side here. Oh, this is way back.
Okay. Where is it on the sidebar? Models? Introduction?
Maybe.
Just do models. Vision models, chat models.
I think we lost Andrew.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Langchain.
How is my internet cutting out when I'm plugged in? This is not a good sign, people.
It is not.
What is happening? You are frozen for me. Is it me, chat? Who's frozen right now? Is it me or Rishab? I feel like it's probably me.
Yeah, I can see myself moving, but
I can see myself moving too. Chat, who is it?
Interesting.
Who was frozen there? Let us know. Is StreamYard just having a moment? It's possible. Chat. To us, you're both fine. All right, so we're good. It's
nice.
just StreamYard being StreamYardy. Okay, chat models. This is not what we want. We're looking for, it's because I'm in the Python. Okay. Ecosystem versions. I wonder if this is in, I don't know.
Components, they don't have models anymore. They just have chat models for some reason. That's interesting.
I'm assuming this is what it is.
Yeah.
Do we way back it? Let's way back it again. Come on, way back. What do you got for us? Way back. What was actually on the page here? When did they update it? See if we get this page back here. Nope.
No.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I think that is you got it right though.
Did I?
Chat models.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I just
let's go back. Update. Oh, that's not the right thing. We want this one. Update this. Here we are back again, updating hyperlinks in a blog post. Okay, this is all good. Get an open API key or OpenAI API key. They're definitely not in beta anymore.
Nope.
I also beta. Farewell beta. I want to know what the market cap for OpenAI is right now. Like they're just laughing all the way to the bank. Did you watch what's the show called? It's the guys that do like the tech roast show.
Yeah.
Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There was one of them that I watched, and they always like ask you like, "What's your TC?" And somebody went up from OpenAI, and they were just like, "Is it 100,000?" And he was like, "No." And they were like, "Is it 250,000?" He's like, "No." And they were like, "Is it 400,000?" He's like, "Keep going higher." And I was just blown away. But they can get those salaries, and still the company can be making money right now. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think this is all good. After making an open API account, you'll need to get your secret key. Okay, I'm guessing you're gonna do that off camera.
Yeah. so you can keep going through all.
Okay,
figure
so
it
we'll go
out
here. So we're actually it's not too bad so far. Like I will say that so far we've had to update a couple of things, but there hasn't been any major changes in the API, which is surprising to me because I thought there would be more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make sure now your Flask app will need to be visible to Twilio to send requests. ngrok lets you do this. Run ngrok in a new terminal in the directory your code is in. Hold the phone. Did I miss a step here where we had like a functional application that we were running? Or are we just running ngrok early so that we can have
early?
I
think we're running it early.
Okay. Can you do ngrok? Oh, it doesn't do the special highlighting. Okay, whatever. Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm gonna turn it back over to you for code, and you can get ngrok up and running too, if you're ready.
Cool. Let's see. Come on.
We've got an enterprise plan with ngrok. Interesting.
Okay, we have that running.
All right, chat. Do not docs that ngrok app interface, or we will shut it down. Okay, what do we got here? So you should see the screen above. So that's the screen that we're seeing with yours. Grab the ngrok forwarding URL to configure your Twilio number. Select your Twilio number under active numbers. Hold on, let me go back to my... So here's what's happening next. So we have this forwarding thing. So you should see the screen, which we did. We're going to grab the ngrok forwarding URL to configure our Twilio number. Select your Twilio number under active numbers in your Twilio console. Scroll to the messaging section and then modify the phone number's routing by pasting the ngrok URL in the text box corresponding to when a message comes in as shown below. So this is what Rishab is going to do right now, which is basically do this process. So it's going to be configured with webhook, and we've got this ngrok app /SMS post webhook.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what number can I use.
Chat, are neither of us frozen still? Because like Rishab is 1000% frozen for me, chat. But maybe just
interesting.
For me. I don't know. I blame Chef Brent for telling me to plug in my Ethernet. Ethernet is what's causing this problem. My computer's like, I like to live life dangerously, and therefore I will not take your.
The endpoint was /SMS, right?
It's going to be /SMS, which means that I'm sure we're going to be building something.
Yeah. Cool.
With a /SMS. Rishab is definitely frozen. Audio's working.
Interesting.
It's not me. Let's go, chat. Let's go.
I see myself moving.
Do you want to refresh? Just like refresh the browser window. I have a feeling that StreamYard's having a moment today.
Sure, yeah.
And then come back.
Why not?
Because I feel like we both need a moment of disappearing and then returning on camera today. All right, we've lost Rishab, but just for a moment. But this is basically what he was doing, was putting this into the messaging service. And so, yeah, this is basically so that we can be communicating via Twilio messaging. It's going to send a webhook message here. All right, Rishab is back. We're going to get Rishab on screen. Rishab is back. And you're moving again. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
You are moving. I will not apologize to that Ethernet cable, Stephen Nick. For shame. I removed my teleprompter from my camera today, and I don't know if I'll put it back on for a little while because I don't use it very often. But if you could see my living room right now, you would see what was once a very clean living room for me to do yoga and Pilates in. And now it is just a cord running across. For shame. Ethernet cord, for shame. All right. Rishab, did you get the stuff put into the console?
Yes. So I have my OpenAPI key ready in a .env file. I have the ngrok URL in my Twilio phone number configuration.
So RJ Pearson just said something interesting. I missed it, but does the doc say to sign up for ngrok because you can't just spin up ngrok without a token anymore? That is a good note. I had not thought about that. So you do need to. What did it actually say in here? Let's just use with ngrok installed. Okay, where are the instructions? Ngrok getting started.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Brew install ngrok.
Connect your account. Yeah, we can link this page.
Yeah, let's go over here. Okay, now you have Flask app. What's the Twilio? Send request to ngrok. Let's do this. With ngrok installed, after following the getting started guide. There we go. Thank you for that, RJ.
Yeah, that's a good catch.
Yeah, it's not in the prereqs. I think the prereqs just said that you like needed an ngrok account.
Yeah.
Actually, where is that? Oh, this is unrelated. Yeah. So it doesn't give any other information. So that's good. But I'm glad to have put that in there. Generate text. Okay, so that's good. Generate text through Langchain with OpenAI and Python via SMS. Okay, inside your LC SMS directory, create a new file. I'm gonna turn back over to you.
Okay.
Rishab. Remove, add to stage.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so basically what it says in the doc now chat is to create a new file called app.py, and then copy and paste some sample code into that.
Mm-hmm. Let me get to that sample code. Okay, so it's 9 lines. The first block is basically Flask, .env, Twilio, Langchain, and the prompt template. So since I haven't run pip install Flask, OpenAI, Twilio, Python, .env. Let's run that first. Okay, while that's happening, let's look at the second block, which says, then make the OpenAI LLM object. We need to pass it the model and the OpenAI API key. Okay. So for obvious reasons, I'm not going to show my OpenAI API key. It is in my .env file, so it's going to be grabbed from that. For the model, we are using text DaVinci 003 based on the blog post. And that looks good. And we are initiating the Flask app. Okay. Now we need to create /SMS route for the webhook containing a TWIML response to respond to an inbound SMS. I'm going to copy that as well. There's 4 lines of code. So there we go. So in Flask, if you have worked with Flask, you define a route, you tell which methods to accept. So these are HTTP methods, and then you start your function. So here is the SMS_reply function, which is using the messaging response from the Twilio library right here. Looks pretty good to me. Then it says, add the following template code below to help shape the queries and answers from the LLM. In this tutorial, it's Warriors basketball themed. Okay, cool. So this is the prompt template that Lizzie has. Let me paste that in here. Not sure how the indentation is.
You've got linting set up for Python, don't you? This is the thing. This is why. This is not a hot take. This is like a well-known take from anybody who has ever coded anything. Everybody loves semicolons. Everybody. People want semicolons, colons, dashes. They want ampersands. They want dollar signs in their life. None of this indentation silliness. We all want semicolons. There's songs about it. People sing songs about semicolons. People aren't singing songs about indentation.
Yeah.
Hot take from today's Build Blog.
It reminds me of our call yesterday, Andrew, with us working with YAML on GitHub Action.
So yesterday, I'm building something very cool. I'm building like some GitHub skills-based stuff, but you do everything in GitHub Actions. And so it was me and Rishab trying to figure things out. And yeah, indentation there. Oh my God. It's terrible. But it's interesting. So if you don't trust what Rishab's skills, Rishab called something out after looking at my GitHub action for about 5 seconds that it turned out of my 10 hours of trying to debug this problem, it was exactly what Rishab had said in the first 5 minutes, but it took that long to find the documentation to actually solve that problem.
Yeah. YAML is fun.
RJ Pearson, am I to tab versus spaces?
I thought you were about to start the tabs versus spaces.
No,
debate.
I'm starting a white space versus special characters. I feel like that is a fight that is not had enough in the programming world. I'm here for that. If anybody wants to have a long debate about why semicolons are the greatest thing, I actually think that dollar signs are the greatest thing. I'm a big dollar sign fan. Apparently me and the rest of the like C and PHP community are too. Anyways, I digress. How is this looking for us right now?
It is looking good. So I just, this was the last bit. So to go over briefly, this is the template that Lizzie is using. You can see how long it is. I don't follow NBA so closely. You know, obviously I watch the finals and stuff, but there are some details inside this huge prompt, as you can see. And then we also give it the structure of the question and answer that we saw in the example earlier in the blog post. You can see us using that prompt template. And you can also see we are using the OpenAI LLM, the text DaVinci 003, I believe, model to answer that question. So here we are passing the query or the question from the user as the query to this LLM.
And this, and then, by the way, this is all the original code from Lizzie, right? Like we haven't updated any of this yet?
No,
okay,
we haven't updated this. And then whatever the response is generated from the LLM, we are gonna be sending that as a reply using the Twilio library. So I think I can save this and let's see what are the instructions. In a new terminal tab, while the other terminal tab is still running in Grok, run python app.py, and now you can text your Twilio number, question it about the warriors because we provided model warriors context configured from above. Okay, let's do that. Let's do python app.py. No module named Langchain community. Interesting.
Okay. So this, so we've hit our error, which we knew that we were going to hit. So
which line is this?
Line.
Langchain community LLMs.
Yeah, it's line 6, I think. Yeah, so this is related to the chat LLMs thing, right?
Yeah, let's I'm gonna open up docs from Langchain and see how we can integrate OpenAI model Langchain. OpenAI. Oh, so there's an OpenAI Langchain library. So you
Oh,
need to
sick.
do that.
Okay, so they've done what Twilio's done. I like that.
Yeah.
That's smart.
So from Langchain _ OpenAI import OpenAI. And I also need to do a pip install now. So Langchain.
Yeah, so this will be, I need to make some notes as we're
Install.
going through here. Actually, we'll do this and then we'll add the notes to the doc afterwards.
Okay. So there we go. Let's try running our app.py again. Okay, looks like it's working. What is my Twilio number? Let's see.
Do we need to
Okay.
add the Twilio number yet?
No,
Not yet.
because we are using the webhook in
Yeah.
the Twilio number configuration. So I'm gonna use my phone to text it.
Oh, this is the end. This is the end of the post. Oh, I thought there was more after this. I didn't realize that this was like the entire process to also send the message. Look at me not paying attention on my own screen.
I'm just gonna say hi and along with hi, write. I'm gonna use the example that Lizzie has. Write me a limerick about
Where
the
are you talking
Warriors.
about? RJ Pearson. I'm just looking for this. I don't see anything not supported message / warning. Where's that? Oh, Langchain root module is no longer supported. Yeah, we'll have to change that.
Mm-hmm. Warriors beating the Celtics. Let's see if we get
A text message?
yeah.
I could have also given you the number. I have a number set up on dev phone too, so we could actually display it, but let's do it this way.
Oh, I didn't save it. Wait, what happened?
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's exactly it, RJ. There's like there's some things that have shifted in here, some things that are slight updates, but this is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like there's a shockingly small number of changes that are needing to be made.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Turns out I didn't click save on my Twilio configuration page.
Oh, Rishab,
So-
always click save, my friend. Always click save.
Yeah, I was too zoomed in. It's like I had to scroll down. Let's see. Are we seeing anything?
Oh, there we go.
Any HTTP requests coming in? Did I copy it right? Yep. .app/SMS is what the webhook is listening to. ECC.
Do you need to stop and start this again?
No, I don't think so. Interesting. Let me see if I can get the debug page open from ngrok. Oh. Wait, what?
I do wish the docs references CLI or the Python SDK to automatically update the phone config. Do you mean our docs, RJ? Or like the Twilio extension docs?
Okay.
on?
So for me, what's going on is when I open the ngrok debugger or inspect for HTTP request, it says the /SMS route is 404, cannot be found, which is very interesting.
Okay, where did you define that though? It was
Right
at the top, right? App
Right
route
here.
/SMS. It's set to post. Are you on the VPN right now?
Ooh, that might be it. Yeah.
Boom. Problem solved.
Zscaler.
Yeah, there was something about Zscaler. Yes, this got brought up recently. Marius was running into these
Marius
issues.
posted about yeah.
Oh, that is a timely post, hey? Look at that. The Zscaler, I hate it. There we go, hot takes. We're getting hot takes from everybody. Robertables hates Zscaler, streaming on VPN. Oh, that's true. This is it. Things you learn. This is our first stream, Chef Brent. We've never done this before. Give us a break. What's a stream? I don't even know. Where's this being shared? It's probably on this. It's on the YouTubes, right?
Yeah, let's see if this works. I'm gonna text my number again. Hope it was Zscaler.
No, it's fair. I know you're not hating Chef Brent. It's good. I didn't even think about the Wi-Fi affecting the video quality, and it's probably not gonna be the VPN.
It still doesn't like it says the SMS route is missing.
Can you do like a curl to it just to see what happens?
Let's do that. I'm gonna try it 2 ways. One is gonna be curling the ngrok URL, see if it's ngrok. Okay, we got a GET request.
Okay.
And then I think it is localhost 5000. Did we get?
Thanks, RJ.
Terminal. Maybe. Let me see. Can we change the port to 5001? And what I'm gonna do is run Python again, or the Flask app again on 5001.
That's a good call. By the way, RJ, soon you won't be saying, "Oh, you've been on A/B testing enough." You'll be like, "You are so good with Rishab on Build a Blog." A/B testing is going to be the secondary show. It's going to be like the young Sheldon versus. Actually, I think young Sheldon actually did better. Maybe we're the young Sheldon, the spin-off series. Hot takes, A/B testing versus Build a Blog. Who does it better? All right. How's it working? It's not.
It is not. I do see the request coming in the inspect for ngrok, but it is still saying not 404 not found.
So what's our alternative? So we got about 10 minutes left, which is basically going to be us debugging this, which is fine. Like, we don't need to finish this. I think Rishab's been on A/B testing or like past streams. Like, if you go back into the like archive of Twilio devs, like, you will find Rishab. Also, if you just like search Rishab on YouTube, there's a couple of one or two videos.
Let's see if I can. Flask run localhost port 5001. Would that work? What?
I wonder if this is related to if there's like. I don't know.
It's very interesting. Okay. Let me start my ngrok again. HTTP 5001. Now what we gotta do is update the Twilio number webhook configuration and make sure I hit save this time. Save configuration.
The third wheel. Uh-oh. Is that a show? The third wheel? Or are you just saying we might be the third wheel? Either way, could be true. By the way, thanks all for being here, for sticking around with us. Hopefully this is like interesting to y'all to like be watching us upgrade these blog posts.
We got the text message in.
Hey, let's go.
That is some, improvement from before.
Yeah.
But we got an error saying the model text DaVinci 003 has been deprecated.
That's fine.
So let's figure out what model do we want to use.
Brent, the modern internet didn't even exist in 2016. How are you live streaming? I'm pretty sure that Twitch came after 2016. Where were you just live streaming? Actually, there used to be. I liked Periscope. I'm sad that Twitch got rid of Periscope, or X got rid of Periscope, because I actually liked it as a tool. All right, so what do we got to update here? We got to update the model name. There's some other errors that are throwing in here too, though, Rishab. So we're going to focus on one error at a time. Oh no, that's the only error.
I only see model not found. Yeah.
Okay, let's just do that. So we need to find the chat models that it's okay with. I bet you if you do 4.0, it'll work.
Yeah, or we could try 03 mini.
Do that. Yeah, it's a good call.
So 03, I think that is how it is, right?
So Brent, are you saying that eventually I will become Chef Andrew? I'll graduate from Andrew D. McLean at Andrew D. McLean on all my channels, and I graduate to Chef Andrew? Or is it like your job title, or like the thing you do as a hobby, with your first name? What would that be? Trying to learn guitar, but not doing very well. I don't even know. TV Andrew? That doesn't sound great. Roberto's Bull's been here since July 2019. Y'all are like toddlers right now. Actually, y'all are in kindergarten right now. This is like your kindergarten year of Twilio Dev streaming.
Okay, new error message. It says this is a chat model and not supported in V1 completion endpoints. Did you mean to use V1 chat completions? I'm just gonna go to Langchain and see what they recommend.
Yeah, good call. Do you want to share that screen just so people can see what you're looking at? Sure. You're just sharing the browser window.
Browser window, or that was my code editor?
Share whatever you want. Yeah, share whatever you want. You're sharing your code editor right now, sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just making sure. Let's see.
Yeah, you're like, have I not been sharing code this entire time?
Yeah. Like, what are we debugging?
If nobody in chat had said anything after like an hour, or no, it's been like 10 minutes of debugging. It's just like, come on, chat. Like, are you even watching this?
Yeah, it's all good. Okay. You see?
Yeah, we're good.
Cool. OpenAI, nice. Setup, credentials. Pip install Langchain OpenAI. LLM is what? Okay, so we can just use that now?
Yeah. So yeah, we just need to call LLM equals OpenAI.
And then it'll figure out if it's text.
Cool. Oh, that tracks though. That makes sense because like if you okay.
Where is my VS Code now? Oh, it's right behind. So we just do we need any? I think
I think it's just we pull. Yeah.
Let's see.
That's what it says.
That's what it says. Yeah, exactly.
Is the documentation lying?
I'm gonna hit save. It should automatically pick up. Seems like should automatically pick up OpenAI API key. Let's see. Name OpenAI is not defined.
Where's that? Oh, there it is. Response method. Try as like the uppercase OpenAI, maybe?
Okay, sending a text in again. Let's see.
Oh, error again.
Takes one positional argument, but two were given.
Okay, so we're getting there though. What did we feed in?
Oh, there was once a team from the Bay. It did kind of generated.
So it gave it what we needed, but it did it. Yeah, so let's just see what we need to remove in there.
Response OpenAI. Base model takes one positional argument, but two were given. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the messaging response?
Down there. So we sent in OpenAI basketball query template format query question. I wonder.
Ooh, wait. I wonder if it's this.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. No, I definitely think that's what it is.
Because we got the print statement working.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. Amazing. Okay. No errors.
Got it.
Let's go. That's
we
awesome.
got the text.
Nice. Okay. So like that actually is not a huge change in here. Okay, so it's working. So let's go. I'll take over screen and let's go and update the blog post. So nothing changed in our installs, right? Like we didn't need to change anything in here.
No, but RJ Pearson brought up a great point.
Which was?
Yes, we are calling the LLM twice. Could you bring back my screen and we can optimize that?
Yeah.
That's a great point because since we are using OpenAI API, if you're using it for a person, So what I'm gonna do is either you could remove the print statement completely, because I'm guessing this is to you see it in the console that the response is being generated, or we can just save this as LLM response, I guess. And then we can just use that
Smart.
to send the LLM response.
I do love what this really tells us is that Lizzie is just like rolling in that OpenAI API money. Just like she's there for it.
Good catch though, RJ Pearson.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it definitely does. Because it's not like it's crazy expensive for the tokens, but you're actually sending a lot of data in this. So like there's actually a lot of information that you're going to be sending. And so it like testing this out a couple times could eat through your cache. Okay, so then print LLM. Yeah. Do you set the response from print? Yeah, he's right. Do you want to set the response from print or just like run print separately?
Oh, you are right. Yeah. I got what you're saying. There we go. And then we can just do two. One would be print.
Yeah.
LLM response, and then the other one would be to use.
Yeah, that looks perfect. Man, okay. I'm feeling good about this. I think we're okay. I think our timing actually worked. We're gonna end on time, which is pretty cool. Okay, so this is working. Let's head back over. Let me pull that off. Pull mine back up. So, and then I'm gonna full screen this. Okay, this is all the same. And then I'm gonna go and insert here. So this is where we're gonna start to see some changes. Where's my special blocks? Building blocks, code block, Python. And I'm just gonna create a couple of these because I'll need them. Okay, so this is changed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me paste this in here. So we just need OpenAI.
Yeah, nothing else. There we go.
So load.env, new line, LLM, new line app flask. That's right, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Let's grab these. Delete this. I think this next one is, I think this hasn't changed. Has it?
Sorry, which one?
So the next section is just like the app route SMS stuff.
No, this is as it is.
Yeah, this should be exactly the same. Okay, but I do think we need to do this on a new line. Okay, awesome. So now, delete, add the following, copy that, just delete it. Hold on. Okay, I don't even need to change it. This is all the same. I can update the styling afterwards. This is all the same. No, this changes.
Yeah, I also need to, I think, remember how I was telling you that the port 5000 might be an issue? So we ended up using 5001.
We need to put a note about the ngrok stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now if your Flask, let's call it 5001. Does that make sense?
Sorry.
Just tell them to run on 5001 instead of 5000.
Yeah, I know there's a Stack Overflow thing open. Let me find out. But yeah, for now, that's okay.
Okay. You do that. I'm going to go back over to here. Insert. Yeah, so we'll give it another 2 minutes, chat, and then we're going to kind of start to wrap things up. But we'll get as far as we can. The upside is this is all recorded, and so we can just go back and get all that stuff afterwards. So this is for setting the TWIML. Okay. Basketball query template. I think this is the same. Nothing changed there. And then get the users. This is where the big change is going to be. Insert Python, building blocks, code block Python. All right, this is where the big change is going to happen.
Yeah, so airdrop receiving is on port 5000. Hence,
I see.
You cannot use it.
Okay.
Yeah, for Mac.
Cool. Okay, I feel like there were a couple of other changes in here. Okay, so this was all the same. So we updated the LLM to OpenAI, so that's good. This is all the same. This route stuff is all the same.
Yep.
This is all the same. We didn't change anything in the prompt template. Here, did anything change? Response message. Oh, this is where we're changing the things. Do you want to copy this into the doc? Because you've got the code sample.
Yeah, I can paste that in here.
Awesome.
Where did I had? Oh, there we go. Too many tabs.
I know. You and me both. Actually, I had to close about 75 tabs when we started the stream. I was like, no, don't have these open when you're streaming. You will show something you don't want to show, Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, chat, if you've been watching, we actually did the thing that we set out to do. This very seldom happens to me on a live stream. I very seldom accomplish the thing that I set out to do. And yet somehow today, it actually worked out. Yeah, this is super clean. Give the user's question via inbound text message, print out the answer by passing the question to the prompt template, and then pass it to Twilio as this text message. Like, done and dusted, and it works. Like, Come on, chat. Where's the round of applause? I'm assuming RJ Pearson, I'm assuming you, Chef Brand, Roberta Bowles, I'm sure you're all clapping right now, but because I never get to use this one, hold on, I'm gonna do this, see if I can. I think applause is going off for everybody right now. No idea. I'm going to assume it did. Why did the music just get louder? Oh, it's because I turned it up. That's why.
Interesting.
That's why.
I can also hear myself now.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. It's because I need to mute this. There we go. You can't hear yourself now, though, right? You're probably... Yeah.
Test. No.
Test. No. There we go. Okay. So, we did the thing that we set out to do. Like, I think that is a successful first stream here on Build a Blog. Rishab, how are you feeling? How are you feeling about kind of the format? Like, I feel like that worked out really well.
Pretty good. Yeah. Definitely. I think, this has, not only it's fun. Okay, there are 3 points I'm gonna mention. First of all, I'm streaming with you, huge win.
Yes.
Likewise. Second, we gotta build stuff, build a blog, which is also cool. Third thing, this is really good for twilio.com/blog because we are gonna be updating things that are outdated that is used by a community a lot. So I think it's win-win-win.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will say, by the way, chat, if you're here or if you're catching this in a VOD and you watch the whole thing, if you have a blog that you're interested in seeing, I'm going to be creating a channel over on Twilio Discord. I'm going to need to create a new link, but for right now, we're going to do this one. Join the conversation. Hold on. Join the conversation on Discord at. So this is a link that I've got set up. To the Discord server. There will be a Build a Blog channel that I will be setting up there within the next like half hour or so. Go over there. If you've got a blog you want to recommend, please do, because we want to be able to do stuff you are interested in. That said, this month, we are really focused on AI. And it's got to be at least 2 years old. So this is the thing, is if you have found a blog post that's 2 years old that focuses on AI and you want us to kind of go through and update it, send it over there in the chat. Otherwise, we're just going to show up and do some things. Rishab, next, we're streaming next week, right? Or no, because you're away at a conference. No, you're back.
No,
we're
streaming next week. Yep.
So we'll be back. There will be some breaks just because Rishab is traveling. I'm going to be traveling a little bit in April, but we're going to be back almost every Wednesday this month and then in April. So stay tuned for that. If you like this, be sure to pound that subscribe button or follow button wherever you are, so you can get updated whenever we go live. And if you've got feedback, let us know over in the Discord. Tell us what you loved, what you hated, because we want to make content that you're interested in checking out. So, Rishab, final word over to you before I cut to some promotional videos for all of the things that are coming up.
Yeah, felt pretty good. This was the first iteration, and as Andrew said, join the Discord, get in those recommendations if you have any blog posts from, AI perspective or like anything regarding AI, which is 2 years old, and you want to see us kind of update it and build it live, send those recommendations in, and yeah, it's going to be an exciting stream.
Absolutely. Now, I am also, by the way, going to throw into chat a discount code for Signal, because if you hadn't heard, man, that's not going to make sense because can you click them in chat? I think you can, right? Like you can click the links if you share them.
I can, yeah.
All right. So I'm going to share this, put it up on the screen here. Obviously don't try and type this thing that I got up on the screen, but if you click that, it's a discount code. I'm pretty sure it's a discount code for Signal. Either way, it's a Signal registration link. If you want to get a discount, reach out and we can tell you how that will happen. But Signal Signal is happening this May. We're back for the first time in 6 years in San Francisco. If you are interested in finding out more, I think we're going to create a Signal channel over on Discord as well. More information over there, but we are going to be dropping discount codes and all the rest of this stuff for the next 2 months. So stay tuned to get information on a discounted ticket for Signal. And I think announcements are going out in the very near future. I'm excited. I am both reviewing and I submitted, and I haven't done a conference talk in 6 months. So I am ready to get on a stage again.
Nice.
That is not in my own house. All right. So with that said, I think we'll throw to a Signal commercial and then some other previews for some stuff that's coming up or it's just released. So Rishab, absolutely a huge pleasure to be on here with you again, sir. I'm so excited that we're doing this stream. Thanks for being a rock star, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
All right. We'll see you around, Rishab. We'll see you around chat. And don't forget to join us over on Discord, twill.io/liftoffdiscord. We'll see you next time here on Build a Blog. Bye.